kiss me, my troubles seem to melt away. Making love underneath the moonlight, just you and me and a billion stars, it feels so right. I'm never gonna love another girl like Susie. There's never gonna be another one.
Ladies and gentlemen, guys and dolls, cats and chicks, you're listening to Viva ENT. You've been listening to Susie by the Hammond Brothers, and we're lucky enough to have them on the show with us right now. Dale and Gail Hammond from Nashville. Say hello, fellas, to Seattle.
Hey, hello, Seattle, man. We appreciate you guys playing our record, man, and we're having a great time, and we're really honored to be here with you all. Thank you so much for that.
It's nice to have you on the show, and so tell us all about this record. It's new, correct?
Susie is the name of the record. You know, Dale and I used to, we were about 13, 14, about 12, 14 years old.
Uh-huh.
We took Susie and her sister Beth, and we played Spin the Bottle. And she became one of our best friends, Susie and Beth. But Susie she stood out. She's absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, friendly, and she had passed away at about 15.
Oh, man.
And I went back
Sorry to hear
said,
that.
let's write a song about Susie. So we wrote a song about Susie.
That's...
So we think that we honor her with this song, Susie.
Oh, that's so nice that you guys wrote that beautiful song for her.
I think so, too. It's very touching.
Right.
For sure. So tell us about the Hammond Brothers. We had a conversation yesterday, Dale, that you're pretty close with Ray Walker.
Yeah, well, what happened was, actually, Johnny, was our parents died when we were kids, and then Ray Walker adopted us, pretty much. I mean, we went to live with Ray, and then we got involved with Ray, and then next thing you know, we're doing TV shows with Ray, and we had another brother named Johnny who also used to sing with us, and Johnny died 2 years ago.
Oh, my gosh. So basically, you're not just friends with Ray, they're
family.
Yeah.
Pretty much family, yeah.
Well, we actually lived with him. He kind of raised us, and then Ray kind of, then we did TV shows with Ray, and then we did our own, and then we went to Las Vegas and started working out there, and got with Liberace, Glenn Campbell, and a bunch of different artists out there, and worked with them. And Ray kind of introduced us to everybody. So next thing you know, we're working with Frank Sinatra. You name it, we work with just about everybody in the music business.
Wow, that's
now it's coming back to me. I know that I've seen your name on a marquee in Vegas because I'm from Vegas. I lived there all my life until 20 years ago, and I in fact do remember seeing your name on the marquees.
Yeah, what was one of the biggest thrills of our life was we got to meet Elvis as kids, and of course he played at the Las Vegas Hilton there.
Correct.
And we got to go to that hotel and play after he died. But we got to go there, and when they found out who we were, they said, "Listen, we're going to put you in Elvis's dressing room." So we got to be in Elvis's dressing room, and in his dressing room, his jumpsuit was in there, one of his jumpsuits.
Oh, cool.
And man, they left. I had it on. We left it. I said they left us alone. I put the jumpsuit on.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I had the fortune to the room that Elvis, the whole floor that Elvis used to take up in the International Hotel because it became the Hilton, but it was originally it was originally the International, and the whole 30th floor was Elvis's floor, and then
that's right.
Yeah, it was called the Crown Room. And then when when Elvis passed, they turned it into an upstairs room, and I had a pleasure to play with my band a gig there. So I can say I played the Crown Room at the International Hotel.
That's incredible.
Nice.
That's absolutely fantastic.
Right.
It's a strange thing. Dale and I have been connected to Elvis our whole entire life.
Sounds like it.
And I just got married in Vegas by Elvis. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devin, my co-host, just came back from Vegas and got married by an Elvis type impersonator.
Yeah, at the Graceland Chapel.
At the Graceland Chapel, yeah.
That's great. If we were there, we'd kiss the bride, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You guys are so friendly and so
outgoing. We really, really appreciate this interview.
Yeah.
And thank you for playing Susie, man. We're having fun.
We have some high expectations, but not just us. But the label people have high expectations, and they're putting a big push on Susie. I just think it's a great song, and the story about Susie dying as a little girl and getting to know her, it's kind of a tribute to her as well.
Right.
And of course, there's a lot of Susies in the world, right?
Yeah, sure there is. Well, I like the song, and I like the way the kick went into the chorus. I think it's a solid song.
And the music video is cool too.
There's no reason why it can't go all the way.
Right.
Well,
We appreciate that, Johnny. We really do.
we appreciate that a lot. Yeah, thank you guys. We really do.
Yeah, I like the way I like your version of "In the Ghetto" too. As I was surprised. I've never heard it sung.
Well, we never cut an Elvis song. And I said, man, let's cut this one. I'll let Ray listen to it. A lot of people said, man,
Yeah.
you guys killed this thing. You killed it. But
You did actually.
Thank you for saying that. The reason we chose the song was, like I said, that was one of his favorites. He loved that song.
Yeah.
And
written by Mac Davis.
And Mac Davis was a good friend of ours. In fact, I can tell you a really funny story about Mac.
Cool. Tell us.
We were playing at Caesars one night, and we was walking outside, me, Gil, and Johnny, and there was somebody in the bushes, that landed in the bushes. I looked over there, and
with security guards.
There was security guards standing beside him. I thought, and so I got to looking closer, and it was Mac Davis. I said, Mac, is that you? He stood up and said, yeah, I'm drunk as a skunk.
Oh, no.
He started laughing, and we pulled.
I said, man, what are you doing laying there? So I'm just farting around.
What are you doing in the bushes?
He was a really cool guy. He liked having a good time, and I loved him, and we miss him. We miss who he was. He was a great songwriter, and a great actor, and a great actor as well. He's also an actor.
Yeah, he did. He got really. He got lucky, and the time was right. And not only did he achieve the success with the songwriting and being in some movies, but he had his own TV show.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The Mac Davis TV show, where every show he would actually compose a song right on the spot, and that was one of my favorite segments of the show.
Oh yeah,
remember that?
Yeah, I do. I remember.
I remember it.
You see, what was funny was back then we were like 16 years old, working at the working at Caesar's Palace with opposite of Mac Davis and Walter Kane. I don't know if you remember Walter Kane.
Yeah, Walter Kane. Yeah.
Corporation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, he booked it all. It's really funny. We was out in Las Vegas, and Liberace was out there. So
right.
we always liked Liberace because he was a showman. He was a showman.
Oh yeah.
So we went backstage to meet him, and the next thing we know, Liberace had wanted us to come and talk to him. So we started talking to him because he'd heard some of our music. We'd previously sent it to him.
Yeah.
So Liberace called Seymour Heller. Do you remember Seymour? That was Liberace's manager.
Yeah,
Seymour.
Go ahead.
Anyway, Seymour came in and he was smoking a big cigar. You know, Seymour, kind of a tough guy. Oh, what do you want, Lee? That kind of guy. And so Lisa, I want you to help the Hammond Brothers. I like these guys. I love their harmony. I want you to help them. Well, you know what? He's all right, Lee. What the hell for you? That kind of guy. So he listened to us and said, okay, Lee, I'll help him. The next thing you know, he called Walter Kane over Argent Corporation.
Oh, yeah, Argent.
The rest is history. We worked all over. He had us booked everywhere in Las Vegas, from the Golden Nugget to the Flamingo Hilton to the Las Vegas Hilton.
That's why I know for a crystal fact that I seen your name on the marquees in Vegas constantly. So, yeah, no question about it. And you're right about Walter Kane. And did you say he was with Argent Corporation?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
He booked about $30 million worth of entertainment for Argent Corporation.
Yeah,
a year.
That's amazing.
But just real quick about one guy that really, out of all the artists and stars we've met, that one of the greatest guys that we was really impressed with was Don Rickles.
Yeah.
When he met us, this guy, I don't care what he said to you, you had to laugh.
Oh yeah.
But we walked backstage and we got open for Don, and he said, "Who's this? The Dalton Gang?" And we just started laughing. What a funny guy.
There's another quick story I'll tell you, Johnny.
Please tell.
When we first met Liberace, he wore an Afghan with jewels, diamonds all over.
Uh-huh.
You know, it looked just like a dress. I'm just saying. He says, "Hi, I'm Liberace." I said, "Hi, we're the Hammond Brothers. This is Dale, and I'm Gail. I like your dress. He said, what? I said, I like your dress, Mr. Liberace. He said, honey, it's not a dress.
The way he dressed. Yeah.
He liked his bling.
I like his bling. Yeah, I'm young and naive, and I had no idea it wasn't a dress. I just called it a dress. But he smiled and said, I want to help you guys. So, and thank God for him. God used him, and Dale and I, we were booked solid for 4 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
wow.
he Liberace was...
But I talked to Glenn Campbell, and he said, listen, guys.
Wow.
Glenn
You guys
Campbell,
got what it takes. Get back to Nashville and record. And here I am still in Nashville.
Cool.
And you guys are still there now?
But Glenn was a great influence on us. And he said, he said, I'm not bragging on me. I don't like bragging on Dale and I, but Glenn said, whoever says you can't sing, they have an ear without a hole. Get back to Nashville and record. That's what he said.
Cool.
Right.
And you got a ton of songs. I've noticed. Like you play.
We're so privileged that we got to meet all these people and have a relationship with them and work with them as young teenagers, 17, 18 years old, and we're still doing it. We're out there, and like you're playing Susie, man. We really, really appreciate you guys doing this. It really makes us feel good.
Yeah, this will be up on our group of Viva ENT Talk Radio, Rock, Pop, and so on. It'll be on YouTube, so you guys can access this interview. And it's got video with it too. So,
you guys are great people, man.
Stacey is a female vocalist here in Seattle, and she's got a great style and a great voice, and she's here with us in the studio right now. Stacey,
hi, guys.
You have any questions for these legendary guys?
Well, I just have to say, do you guys do your own background and stuff on there, or do you guys bring other people in on your music?
No, Dell and I do. We produce the whole thing ourselves, and we never bring anybody in. Background, we do it ourselves.
That's awesome. And what about when you sing live? You guys basically it's just you
when
two.
We sing live, it's just you and him.
Nice.
Excuse me, just you and my brother. And we carry a 5-piece band, and we just go out and just sing ourselves.
That's there you great.
Go. We don't sack anything. We're true to the sound.
Absolutely.
Usually 99.9% of the time, what you hear on the record, you hear live.
Right. That's great. That's cool. I really appreciate that. I think a lot of artists from back in the day that started earlier on tend to have more of that vibe where we like, that pure original sound, kind of raw. Good job.
Thank you very much for I'd love to hear you sometime too.
Yeah, she's on YouTube. Stacey, tell me.
Yeah, it's Stacey Israel, like the country.
I will look that up. Absolutely. Give me what's your full name? Because I want to look it up.
It's Stacey Israel. So STACEY and then ISRAEL.
Yeah, she's dynamite too.
I do originals and some covers.
She got a voice. Her voice sounds like dynamite.
Well, thank you.
All the Hammond Brothers listeners, tune in and listen to this girl.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate that.
And don't forget to subscribe to my new YouTube channel. It's called Viva ENT Studios with an S. And we got our radio show.
Studios.
Viva ENT.
Viva Studios, absolutely.
Yeah, Viva ENT.
Entertainment.
Yeah. So, go ahead, guys.
Also, I'd like to remind everybody that you can tune into www.thehammondbrothers.com.
Cool.
That's our website.
Great.
So check us out.
We will, and our listeners definitely will. Now, tell me your favorite Elvis story, because I know you got one or two.
Well, he put his hands on us and blessed us. Okay, yeah. But Elvis was a twin, as you guys know.
Right.
And Elvis lost his twin at birth. But he told us, he said, and Elvis never talked about that to very few people.
Mm-hmm.
But when he met Gail and I don't know, we're January the 6th, he's the 8th. We almost have the same birthdays.
Wow.
Anyway, when he met Gail and I, he took a liking to us immediately and said, and he started talking about him and his brother. He said, I had a brother too. And we said, we knew that you did. He talked about, and he mentioned his brother's name. His name was Jesse. And I said, well, he's Dale and I'm Dale. That's good. And Dale said, together we're brothers. And he started laughing. So we just talked about it. He said, I want to tell you guys something. I want you guys to promise me you're going to keep on singing because someday you guys will sing to the world. And
okay.
He was right. It inspired us. It was an inspiration.
I
think
I remember this. We were quite young, but I do remember this. He put his hands on our head and blessed us.
Oh,
Okay.
So he loved God.
Yeah.
He was faithful to God.
awesome.
It's hard to wake up every morning and look in the mirror and see Elvis Presley. That's hard, and he had to live with that fame. It affected him. Yet he loved everybody. But it's like you said, man, it's hard to wake up every morning and look in the mirror and see Elvis Presley. It's difficult.
Yeah, he definitely, becoming the most famous person in the world at 21 years of age and having all that fame and adulation, and then stuff happens, and he left so much joy with his music, and he's got millions and millions of fans. He's
actually more popular now than when he was alive.
You could say that.
Yes.
I love this music, and everybody. There's nobody that didn't know who Elvis Presley is.
That's correct.
The guy touched the world. He was ordained to do that. And except one, I have to say this. Except one time, we were on tour and we did a show for about 3,000 Amish people, and they liked it. Usually they don't come to your shows, but
yeah, the Amish.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
and I said, "Hey man, have you ever heard of Elvis Presley?" And he said, that name sounds familiar to me. It sounds familiar.
They have their own world.
Yeah, but that was exciting. But we've had an experience with Elvis and been connected to him our whole lives. I've never met anybody that doesn't love Elvis Presley. I've never met anyone, and we admired him, admired the Jordanaires. We had a connection with them our whole lives, and with Mac Davis and with bodyguards, and it's a wonderful thing to be connected to a wonderful man.
Yeah,
the most famous man on the planet.
Well,
one of the greatest singer in my opinion, the greatest singer that ever lived.
I'm with you there. I'm a big fan, and I got to say that I feel the same.
You know, and I know.
I'll tell you what, Miguel also it was an inspiration for Gil and I. Was the Everly Brothers.
Oh yeah,
we loved the Everly Brothers, and I got to meet one of them. The other one already passed, and so and one of them gave us a guitar. Phil gave us one of the guitars. Said use this on stage, so I want you guys to have it. So I still got the guitar.
Another harmony brother duel type thing. So listen, fellas, we've only got about 5-6 minutes left, and I want to feature one of your other songs right now. Which one did you want to hear? Which one would you like?
You know and I know.
You know and I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready to go. We're ready to go with that.
We're ready.
Yeah, Hammond Brothers, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Well, it's our pleasure. My pleasure, man. Cool.
Thinking about you.
Wow.
It feels so good when
Nice.
you hold me close.
Got that, brother?
Everybody knows you're the one I love the most. Baby, you know, and I know this love was meant to be. Baby, you know, and I know love has set us free, set us free. Sun gonna chase it away. We're here tonight, making love underneath the moonlight. It feels so good when you hold me close. Everybody knows you're the one I love the most.
Hammond Brothers, you guys are marvelous and wonderful. I loved it. I was very impressed, Stacey.
Me too. Wow, I love it.
Devin?
Yeah, I love all their songs, like Fairy Tales of England.
You got that magic sound of your harmony.
Yeah.
And how can our listeners access you? Give us your website and all your info.
Oh, they're already off the show. They already said that. So
yes, yes.
God, what have I been smoking?
It's all good.
Forgive me, I'm sorry.
Love to have the Hammond Brothers back on again. That'll be great because they, as you said, great musicians, great songs.
Great.
And always nice to hear another Elvis story.
Of course.
I love that.
I love their story. Wow.
Twin brothers talking to Elvis, who,
Yeah.
of course, had a brother as well. But anyway, so we've only got a few minutes left here in the
Stacey's
show.
music here.
So yeah, let's play some of Stacey's.
I Need Your Lovin'.
I Need Your Lovin'.
Title of the album.
Yeah, let's go out on that. And Stacey, any thoughts on this song? How it came to be?
Actually, I wrote this song dinking around on the piano.
Ding.
I was thinking about my husband and God of all people,
Okay.
and that's what it came from. So
cool.
I was inspired.
Perfect.
Very cool.
Well, we'll go out on this, and then next week we'll continue talking about the hit music of 1980, right?
I like it.
Love the 80s.
I like it.
Perfect.
a lot of good hits.
I can't help but think about the fashions and the jewelry.
Oh, I know.
Boy, it was crazy.
What everybody thinks and everybody's doing is not my concern. My priority lies in truth, not lies. Without your love, I couldn't survive. I need your loving. I need your loving inside my heart. I need your loving. I need your loving inside my heart. Sometimes I feel we are distant. Don't be far from me. There's no one else like you. A love so pure and deep. I need your loving.
Ladies
Loving
and
it.
gentlemen, you're listening to Viva ENT. That was Stacey Israel that you listened to. Thanks to Devin, Mike, producer, Mr. Eric, Cece, and Reidar. This is Johnny the Capo. We're going to go out with Stacey. I Need Your Lovin'. It sounds great to me, man.
Thank you, guys.
Need your loving.